Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is readings by Marvelous Madame Sorrow. This is going to be the first energy reading for the month of April 2024 for the beautiful sign of a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello Gemini. I hope this message finds you well and in good spirits. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. We are going to be kicking off the energy in April with a love energy between you and another that you may be connecting with. The relationship status will be revealed by the cards. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal reading, please book on my website, www.marvelousmadame.com. Links are below in the description box and in the pinned comment. Let's get to it. This is for Gemini. Okay. I don't really like the first card that just fell out. But let's get into the tea. Let's do this. We're leading this energy with a 5 of Pentacles. I don't like it. Heart place reveals King of Pentacles. The next card shows the Ace of Cups. Wow. So it's definitely an energy between you and another of the following that is coming through this 5 of Pentacles of being, of course, what we like to regurgitate with this particular card, which is left out in the cold based upon the imagery that is on the card. However, the core of this card has meanings that is wrapped up into financial loss. It is some type of sickness. It could be, any of the two, anything that is wrapped up in that. A lot of the times, depending on the cards that surround it and support it, then that's when we're talking about, a love relationship. Somebody may be feeling this way. They, metaphorically feel like they're being left out in the cold or left out of something. Does that make sense? I mean, when we're talking about 5 Pentacles, that's not necessarily the greatest. So if you are experiencing this, I do apologize. The next card being the King of Pentacles kind of paints a picture of a, little bit different because it appears with that energy that in the heart, maybe someone is offering a commitment or has, let's start with commitment. No. Let's start this. Someone that you hold in your heart, you feel like they hold the cards. You to them or them to you. They hold the cards. They hold the... I'm getting an energy of them holding the power. I look at you as a King of Pentacles, someone that is wise, is practical, but from a Pentacle to Pentacle standpoint, you're the person who I want a commitment with, but yet you don't want this commitment with me. There is a disconnect. 5s bring instability and change and conflicts. Just 5s in general, all of the 5s. Doesn't matter which one of the 5s it is, right? So it's going to bring some type of change, instability, or conflict. And if I'm looking at a King of Pentacles, then metaphorically, are we speaking about someone that is in an energy that holds the key, holds the commitment? You are the person who I want to commit with. I look at you as a King of Pentacles, but I'm feeling like a 5 of Pentacles. Do the math. Do the math here. And then when we're looking at Ace of Cups, let's talk about this. So what this means is that there is someone that wants, guess what? A new beginning in love. We have to look at it this way. And intuitively, I'm definitely getting the feeling that someone is definitely, there's definitely a feeling of not being on the same page here. Now, you can't be in a relationship with someone who one person feels this way and one person feels another way. I mean, that's not that, and that's the reason why Unfortunately, there is a disconnect here. Okay, there is a disconnect. Let's go ahead and get into the past and present. Okay, now it's making sense. Past being the sun and present energy being the Empress. Okay, so between you and this other person, there's definitely an energy of, listen, I want a relationship with you, King of Pentacles. You are the individual that I want this relationship with. Maybe we had a relationship and something definitely came crashing down. But I'm not feeling the same way you feel. There's obviously a disconnect. I hold you to one standard or look at you in a certain way, and you do not look at me the same way. That is definitely what I am feeling here. In the past, you made me very happy. We are happy, or we were happy. Now I go from in the past feeling happy and elated and feeling, seen and all of this, to now feeling the Five of Pentacles. So there's definitely, again, something that happened, and I want a relationship with you. One person is feeling the same one way, the other person is not. And as a result, I'm in love with you. I want a brand new beginning in love with you. I want a new beginning with you. Ace of Cups is being, the Ace of Cups and this Empress is kind of saying the same thing, because the Empress, in addition to being an individual, she's the mother, she's pregnant, which is, metaphorically, talking about a birth of something new. This is love. This is romance. This is, feelings. This is, all Venus related things. This is, sex. This is intimacy, So, with that being said, it looks like there definitely is an energy here of you guys just not being on the same page, and one of you guys are definitely, very sad because of this. Very, very sad. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into these clarifiers, Gemini. So far what remains here is the past and the present. Someone definitely wants to bring back the energy of what was had in the past. I'm going to go ahead and call out some signs really quick too. I'm picking up Earth, strong Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn up in this thing. We do have fire as, in the past with the sun, the major arcana. So Leo is here. And then obviously we have Taurus here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Ace of Cups. And the rest is going to be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, I see. So Five of Pentacles is being clarified by the Star. Look at that. King of Pentacles being clarified by the Chariot. Please clarify Ace of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups being clarified by the Knight of Cups. Let's stop right there for a second. Yes, there was some type of feeling left out in the cold, being shunned, being, yes, the feeling is here due to what happened in the past. The past doesn't indicate the future. So what this is, I may need to do some more clarifying. Give me another deck. Here we go. What is definitely coming out here is that someone doesn't want, this isn't based upon a lack of love. This isn't a lack of love, Gemini. This is two people not necessarily being on the same page. One person is working harder for a desired outcome here. Whatever this Five of Pentacles indicates is being clarified by the Star. So someone may be in this relationship or in this situation is saying, I know you feel like I have not done X, Y, and Z, or you feel left out. And I'm going to do something about that. You feel left out. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to assist. I'm going to be, assist wasn't the word. I know that I made you feel left out in the cold, and I hope we heal, and I'm optimistic that we can get past this. I think that can come from both sides. The King of Pentacles being clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is an energy, of course, of willpower and strength. Two choices, but only one person that can drive it. that can actually drive this chariot. So, it's about a lot of questions between you two. Where are we going to go? Are we going to repeat the past? Then the Ace of Cups being clarified by the Knight of Cups. Someone is schmoozing and definitely moving this along, wanting a desired outcome. There is a overlooking or a let's let the past go type of situation going on here. And let's go back to the clarifier. So clarifying the sun that's in the past energy. What's clarifying that is Hangman, and top of the deck is Six Cups. So this is someone from your past. Now there's that past word that keeps coming out. So there is a Six of Cups here indicating that there was a part of this relationship that was different than what it is now. I want to go back to that. Ooh. I am channeling, I wish we can go back. Who sings that? Vivian Green. I wish we can go back. There is a nostalgia, a part of a relationship between you and another Gemini that's lost. This is probably going to be harder for you to accept, you being the open-minded individual, and when you want to choose, you feel it because when you're looking at it from a Gemini lens, you feel, and I think we all feel like that, but we are talking about you guys right now, so I'm not singling you out but I have to because we're talking about you and your reading. There is an energy of us all feeling like when we look at something a certain way, it should be simple. If we have stated our case or stated our claim to a way of looking at something, that everybody should basically feel the same damn way. And I think that you look at this with optimistic view and open eyes, and you're looking at it from a very mercurial type of standpoint, that as long as we talk about things, that we should be able to get through it. And lovelies, as great as that is, not every zodiac sign is open to looking at it that way. And sometimes people feel things that are deep and complicated, and they just don't know how the hell to articulate that. And no matter how much you show up and be this Knight of Cups and shower this individual with all of this love, that you still are probably feeling like you can't figure out why it always seems like no matter how much you put in, you never get that quite back. Okay. And I'm going to try to give you a little bit. I'm going to go into this other deck because I really want to know what this damn Five of Pentacles is about. I don't understand that. Now, we do have some really good major arcana here too. I'm telling you this though. I feel like when it comes down to what happened in the past, one of you guys are definitely just not accepting that there is an energy here of an individual who really feels that they may not know why they feel the way that they feel. It may be so complicated and deep that they don't know how they feel, Gemini. And to a very mercurial, let's talk about things type of situation, type of personality, you may not look at it that way. You may be looking at things very differently. And I feel that's probably what's going on. Let's kind of go into this. I was trying to see if I can get anything else from it intuitively. All right. Now we're hope, healing, and optimistic, but we're healing from a Five of Pentacles. Clarify this Five of Pentacles for me. Thank you. All right. Somebody wanted to get married. Any other person didn't want to get married. You guys are different when it comes down to the way you look at life and love. you guys have different ways of looking at life and commitment. One of you guys asked the other either for a hand in marriage or the next level in commitment. And there was some type of argument about it. Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. I think that the third card represents exactly what it is. Legacy, wealth, being together, having a baby, getting married, with the Ten of Pentacles. So I think someone here feels slighted, but still in love. I think that it just comes down to your differences and what both of you want. If you are a younger demographic going through this, and I have to preface this by saying that it's okay if someone doesn't want to marry you right now. I know it doesn't feel like it, and typically you're not my demo, but I'm going to speak to you anyway in case the title captures you and you find yourself on my platform. It's okay. Your job is not to convince somebody to marry you. Your job is to live your life and believe in yourself and who you are, and understand that the right person will come along. The unfortunate part is that we all were your age at some point for the demographic who I do cater to, which is like 35 to 45 ish. Not saying that, if you're younger than, or older, that you can't be here, but I'm just saying based upon my stats, that's what I see. And so I'm going to say that the unfortunate part is that if you are older and you fit my demo that I just named, that some of us still haven't recovered when we were in situations like this. It is not your job to convince somebody to love you. Remember that. We're going to leave it right there. So let's talk about what remains. And clarifying energy so far, we are definitely looking at Hangman. We are looking at Chariot. We are looking at the Star. Beautiful energy, needless to say. And in energy in current energy, we're looking at the Empress and we're looking at the Sun. One of the things that I can say by looking at all of this major arcana energy is that a new beginning is upon you and this other person. What led you here and got you back to where you were was a lot of hurt, pain, and disappointment. And hopefully for you, that will disappear now. I do see the Star and the Five of Cups and at what's looking back at me when I flip this deck over. So there's a lot of reoccurring themes. Some of you guys are moving head first and it feels good to connect, especially right now if it's Mercury retrograde. One of the things that I'm going to tell you is that this Star, this hope, healing, and optimism, you're not necessarily ready to go back into that. There's still things that may need to be learned or hasn't been healed yet. So keep that in mind. The Five of Cups is evidencing that. And when I go and flip the deck over for the clarifying deck, what's staring back at me is the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So again, this is very much so an energy of, I'm going to do what I want. There's still things that I'm passionate about. I think that it's very clear that somebody wants to settle down in the traditional sense and someone else just doesn't want to do that. But it doesn't take away the love. Let's go ahead and get some messages of love, oracle energy, and get you out of here. Yep, conversation. I want to call and hear your voice. Values. See, we have too many different values. We have too many differences, and that I do believe that you do. And then finally, unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss, which is what I was still feeling. And Gemini, that's where we're going to stop this. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And I will see you in number 2. Bye, guys.